Let's get right into it. My name is DPadGamer, and here are some cool Easter eggs in Fallout 4. The first Easter egg is something you might find useful. After reaching level 20, fast travel to Oberlin Station and head east. Just over a short ridge, you'll find a crashed alien spaceship. If it's not here for you, try coming back later. What you'll want to do is follow the bits of green blood all the way to a small cave. In here is the alien, injured but still ready to fight. Take him out and collect your alien blaster. You do have a limited number of shots at first, but if you rework the gun, it can be made to accept fusion ammo. Immediately after, head out of the cave and follow the river a bit south to find an abandoned boat. On the deck is a dead man with a machete next to him and a shark nearby. This is a reference to the 1975 classic, Jaws. Now, let's head over to Diamond City. Most times, it looks pretty average. However, if you haven't played every day of the year, you might not know that the Commonwealth actually celebrates holidays. While there might be more, I know for a fact that Christmas and Halloween are celebrated by the residents of Diamond City. To experience this, you'll need to move the in-game calendar to the appropriate date, December 25th for Christmas. The game's wait feature works, but it's way too slow. Since I'm playing on PC, let's cheat. Using the console command, I'll go ahead and change the timescale, and wow. Look at that day-night cycle. For Christmas, you can find lights strewn about, decorated trees, you know, the works. The guards will also occasionally make reference to the holiday. Moving much farther forward, almost a whole year in-game, for Halloween, you can find black cats, fake pumpkins, spooky skeletons, and again, the guards will have something to say. Also, you may have noticed that the robot noodle salesman in Diamond City always repeats the same phrase. This is a reference to the noodle salesman in Blade Runner. There's another reference to Blade Runner that can be found out there, so head to the Mass Fusion Containment Shed. Just so you know, this could be considered spoilers, so if you're worried about that, go ahead and watch the movie first. It's pretty good. Head around back and climb up the piping like so. Up here we can see a dead man in the same position as Harrison Ford's character, and a dead synth in the same position as the movie's antagonist. Head south of Walden Pond to find Carhenge, Fallout's recreation of the real-life monument Stonehenge, but with cars. Partway through the game, when you have access to it, head up into the Pride Wind. Make your way into the Biolab, and here are some experimental plants. These are reference to Bethesda's other game series, The Elder Scrolls, where it's called Ninroot. Since we're already nearby, just south of the Boston airport, there is a somewhat hidden submarine. I can't pronounce the name, I've tried really, but either way, when you get inside, there's a quest and plenty of loot to be found. Also, one of the coolest things I found in there is a sword, an actual sword. So good. The final collection of Easter eggs for this video are the holotape games. They're collectibles that allow you to play minigames in your Pip-Boy, where each is a reference to an old school classic. The first one can only be collected while exiting Vault 111 for the first time at the start of the game. If you don't get it, don't worry, you can go back and play it on the recreational computer inside the vault. The game, Red Menace, is very similar to the original Donkey Kong game. Found in the Museum of Freedom in Concord is Atomic Command. The gameplay is very similar to Missile Command. Next to Kellogg's Terminal and Fort Hagen's Command Center is Pitfall, a Fallout-themed pitfall. In the basement of the Memory Den and Good Neighbor is... this is a big one. Grognak the Barbarian and the Ruby Ruins, a turn-based RPG. This one is probably the most complex out of all of them, so if you want to quit out, the Pip-Boy will actually save your progress for later. It's pretty cool. Found inside of Nick Valentine's office in Diamond City is the tape for Zeta Invaders, which is a reference to Space Invaders. The last and final holotape can only be found with the Fallout 4 DLC, Automatron. It is found in the Fort Hangen hangar, and since I don't have the DLC, here are some images of it I found on the Wikia. On that note, let's stop here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like, and maybe even share it with a friend. But hey, the fact that you watched the whole thing is enough for me. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.